Ottoville foul number 15, Skylar Turnwald, her first, team first. Jensen Proant shooting 2. Lady Green substitution number 24, Jessa Burgai. Three-point goal, Becca Turnwald. Bryn Tegenkamp. Continental foul number 3, Bryn Tegenkamp, her first, team first. Checking in for Ottoville, number 30. Jessa Burgai. Bryn Tegenkamp. Checking in for Continental, number 11, Destiny Peer. Ottoville foul number 21, Lexi Huntingford, her first, team second. Shooting 2 for Continental, Jensen Proant. Ottoville substitution number 25, Reese Horseman. Lady Pirate foul number 13, Reese Knowles, her first, team second. Shooting 2 for Ottoville, Reese Horseman. Fouls on ladies green, number 24, Jessup Burgai, her first, team third. Isabel Furley. Three-point goal, Isabel Furley. Continental foul, number 23, Jensen Proant, her first, team third. Liv Logan. Danny Swint. Ottoville substitution number 2, Kate Selhorst. Lady Green foul, number 25, Reese Horseman, her first, team fourth. Shooting 2 for Continental, Jensen Proant. Ottoville substitutions, number 24, Jessa Burgai, number 30, Isabel Furley, and number 11, Madison Hurston. For Continental, number 35, Mackenzie Rush, and number 11, Destiny Peer. In for the Lady Pirates, number 11, Destiny Peer. Continental substitution, number 23, Jensen Proant. Isabel Furley. Thirty-second timeout, Continental. In for the Lady Pirates, number 5, Liv Logan, and number 25, Marissa Beecher. Lady Green foul number 3, Danny Swint, her first, team 5th. Checking in for the Lady Green, number 21, Lexi Huntingford. Isabel Furley. 3-point goal, Becca Turnwald. Continental foul, number 23, Jensen Proant, her second, team first. Ottoville substitution, number 24, Jessa Burgai. Continental foul, number 00, Allie Scott, her first, team second. Isabel Furley shooting 2. In for the Lady Green, number 21, Lexi Huntingford. Checking in for Continental, number 11, Destiny Peer. For Ottoville, number 25, Reese Horseman. And number 14, Gabrielle Metzger. Lady Green substitution, number 23, Becca Turnwald. Jessa Burguy. Reese Horseman. Gabrielle Metzger. Continental foul, number 5, Liv Logan, her first, team third. Ottoville foul number 30, Isabel Furley, her first, team first. Continental foul number 25, Marissa Beecher, her first, team fourth. Gabrielle Metzger shooting 2. In for the Lady Green, number 3, Danny Swint. Three-point goal, Isabel Furley. Thirty-second timeout, Ottoville. Substitutions for Continental, number 41, Desiree Bish. For Ottoville, number 21, Lexi Huntingford. Ottoville substitution number 24, Jessa Burgai. Becca Turnwald. 3-point goal, Jessa Burgai. Ottoville foul, number 11, Maddie Hurston, her first, team second. Shooting 2 for Continental, Allie Scott. Substitutions for Ottoville, number 25, Reese Horseman, number 14, Gabrielle Metzger. For Continental, number 13, Reese Knowles. And for Continental, number 11, Destiny Peer. Jessa Burgai. Lady Pirate foul, number 11, Destiny Peer, her first, team sixth. Gabrielle Metzger shooting 2. And for Continental, number 5, Liv Logan. And number 35, Mackenzie Rush. Continental foul, number 5, Liv Logan, her second, team 7th. Jessa Burgai shooting 1-1. Jessa Burgai.
Otech Communication Company is proud to present Ottoville Big Green basketball. Tonight's game features the Ottoville Lady Green versus the Continental Lady Pirates. Otech Communication Company would like to thank Superintendent Scott Mangus and the Ottoville School Board for their cooperation and assistance in bringing you these broadcasts. Thank you to the following sponsors for your support for the Ottoville girls and boys basketball broadcasts for the 2021 basketball season. The sponsors are Ray Wanamaker Construction, JL Wanamaker Sales and Service, Subway of Ottoville, Dr. Thomas Siefker, DDS, Precision Ag Drainage, Ottoville Mutual Telephone Company, Ottoville Lumber Company, Ottoville Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Ottoville Bank Company, Otech Communication Company, Odenwiller Milling Company, Nidek and Hilvers Insurance Agency, Millie's Cafe, Miller Precision Industries, Miller Contracting Group, Lock 16 Catering and Steakhouse, J&M Excavating, Hometown Design, Geisy Transmission, Fort Jennings State Bank in Ottoville, Family Chiropractic Center of Ottoville, Creative Edge Cabinets and Woodworking, Canalside Burgers and Brew, Altenburg Insurance Agency, A&D Tire and Auto Parts, and the Express Mart. Thank you so much for your sponsorship for the Big Green's 2021 basketball season.
We wish you a happy Thursday evening as you look live at L.W. Heckman Gymnasium for tonight's Putnam County League matchup between the host team, the Ottoville Lady Big Green, and our visitors from just up north 634, the Continental Lady Pirates. I'm Chris Schummler. Alongside me tonight is Mark Honeyford. And Mark, the Lady Green are right back into league action tonight.
Big win the last couple games there for the big Lady Green, and another PCL contest tonight, so you got to keep it rolling.
Yeah, the Big Green come in 7-4 overall, and they're 2-1 in the Putnam County League. So for them to have a chance to at least tie for the league, they've got to keep winning. It's an all-win mode right now for the Lady Green in the Putnam County League. Continental is 3-8 overall, and they are 0-2 in the Putnam County League. Continental is coached by third-year head coach K.C. Knowles. And, of course, the Ottoville Lady Green are coached by Michelle Leach, and this is her second year at the helm of the Lady Green. Ottoville's most recent game was this past Tuesday night versus Lima Bath. They lost that game. I believe the final score, Mark, was 48-36, so low-scoring output for the Lady Green.
Low-scoring game, and Bath had a big game coming up. I think they play tonight against Ottawa-Glandorf, so they may have been looking ahead a little bit. And then, of course, the Ottoville Big Green, after tonight's contest, will take on number 3 rated Minster on Saturday. So a lot of teams might be looking ahead. Well, I'm not sure if kids that age do that or not, but it's possible.
Well, Mark, having been 16, 17, 18 years old, I don't know if our mind was always thinking correctly back in the day, but it's hard to say nowadays what these kids are thinking about with social media and the like.
That's true. Social media, and there's lots of changes to the schedule. People are getting games in whenever they can because of the situation that we're all in with the virus and everything. So there's no, we're going to play Thursday, Saturday for the next couple weeks. It could be Monday. It could be Monday, Tuesday, Friday. It's just you got to be open, and that's one thing kids are. They're very flexible.
Well, we talk about this Ottoville Lady Big Green schedule, and year in and year out, very packed schedule as far as tough competition. And when you throw Lima Bath in there and Ottawa-Glandorf, and now this weekend Minster, who Ottoville has met in the state tournament, the last 3 out of 4 years. And, boy, it just doesn't get any easier for the Lady Green.
No surprises probably in that game between Minster and Ottoville because they've seen each other so often during the season and then, of course, in the postseason. So it's a bit of a rivalry. Both teams are ranked in the state, so it could be a good contest on Saturday, but we got a big one tonight first.
Now, Mark, there's definitely a difference in the win-loss records for these two teams. As I said, Ottoville is 7-4. Continental is 3-8. But you look at the scores when these teams have played this year. Ottoville's had some games where they've had a very difficult time putting the ball in the hoop. You can look back to Crestview, Kalida against Bath on Tuesday night. Then you take a look at Continental, and they've had some games where they've only scored 19 points, and they've had a game where they've scored 50 points. So, what are we going to see here tonight? We might see 20-18, or we might see 55-53. We don't know because you just don't know what we're going to get from a scoring standpoint tonight.
Yeah, and, Continental's 3 wins were against Holgate, Hicksville, and Cory Rawson, and 2 of those 3 were 2-point victories. So they've played some tight games. They know how to take care of it when they have to. In the JV contest, the Pirates played some zone, so it's possible that the Big Green might be shooting over the top of the zone to try and loosen it up a little bit before they work on getting the ball inside. So we'll see how it plays out. If Ottoville shoots well, I think it'll be a good night for them.
Yeah, speaking of the JV game, Ottoville won that by the final score of 42-10. So congratulations to Vaughn Horseman and the Lady JVs. A big, outstanding win tonight, 42-10 over Continental. And Mark, we cannot do this broadcast tonight, and I know you mentioned this earlier before we came on the air, but we got to give Continental Lady Pirates kudos for those warm-up pants they have on. And I'm sure you guys can get a good view or maybe a close-up on the camera of those warm-up pants, but looking a little bit like the Indiana Hoosiers out there, obviously different colors.
I definitely like the stripes. I'm not a big fan of the colors, but I do like the stripes. It's a good look.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, we'll give them maybe a 5-point lead just because of the warm-ups.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. Right now, Mark's going to do some ads, and we're going to pay a few bills.
The Express Mart on U.S. Route 224 in Ottoville is open Monday through Thursday from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, 6 a.m. to 11. Saturday, 7 a.m. to 11. And Sunday, 7 a.m. to 10. Featuring quality Valero prices, or at competitive prices. The drive-through carryout has all the things you need, whether you're in a hurry, whether it's pop, candy, gum, milk, or bread products. Having a party, the Express Mart has all of your party supplies and refreshments. Looking forward to serving you, our customer, at the Express Mart in Ottoville. And don't forget your lottery tickets. Teamwork is very important in sports. To be a success on the basketball court, soccer field, or any other playing area requires teamwork. The same is true in many other areas of life, including the selection of your insurance coverage. Altenburg Insurance Agency, representing Hastings Mutual Insurance Company, will work with you on your team so that you can be successful in choosing the winning combination for security and protection. Altenburg Insurance Agency, Ottoville, and Hastings Mutual are team players. Call Brian or Randy at 419-453-3424. Contact an insurance agency that cares about you. Canalside Burgers and Brew would like to wish the Ottoville Big Green and the Lady Green the best of luck during their season. Stop in Wednesday through Sunday and try one of our custom ground steak burgers, hand-cut canal fries, or freshly made salads. Now offering delicious specials on Fridays and Saturdays. Stop by Canalside Burgers and Brew for great burgers before and after the game. Creative Edge Cabinets and Woodworking would like to wish the best of luck to the Ottoville Big Green boys and girls basketball teams this season. Stop in and visit Craig and the gang for your new home or remodeling needs. Creative Edge offers custom cabinets, countertops, furniture, trim, and much more. Check out our showroom equipped with garage gear, bathroom vanities, custom cabinets, well-born cabinetry, and updated hardware. Creative Edge Cabinets and Woodworking, downtown Ottoville. Custom wood designs as unique as you. Dr. Brian Saxton, D.C. is a proud sponsor of Ottoville Big Green basketball. The Family Chiropractic Center is located at 271 Northwest Canal Street in downtown Ottoville. If you're in need of chiropractic services, whether for an injury, an achy back, a headache, or an overall adjustment, contact the Family Chiropractic Center at 419-453-2279 for an appointment. Dr. Saxton would like to wish the Ottoville girls and boys a winning and healthy basketball season. Good luck to all the area teams. Fort Jennings State Bank in Ottoville would like to take this opportunity to tell the athletes of Ottoville School how proud we are of them and to wish them the very best of luck for a profitable season. We'd be very happy to assist you in any of your banking needs. That's the Fort Jennings State Bank in Ottoville. Geisy Transmission, 640 East Main Street, Ottoville, is a full-service facility. Oil changes, brakes, tune-ups, complete driveline repair. Now selling and repairing tires. Come see us for all your major and minor repairs. We're ASE certified, Better Business Bureau rating A+, and you can call us at 419-453-3620.
Mark, looking at these rosters, Continental with only 2 letter winners returning and Ottoville with 10, so that might make a big point right there to the record so far. 7-4 for Ottoville and 3-8 for Continental.
And Ottoville's going to run out there with that press, Chris. So keeping fresh legs out there, taking care of the ball, and I think keeping your turnovers under 20 is very, very key for Continental to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, and hopefully Ottoville will get off to a good start here and get this game going in the right direction. Right now we're going to join our PA announcer. We're going to have the national anthem and our starting lineups, and we'll be back with play-by-play action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Ottoville High School, I would like to welcome you to tonight's contest between our visitors, the Continental Lady Pirates, and your home team, the Ottoville Lady Green. And now to honor America, please stand and join in singing our national anthem. The athletes, coaches, and officials present here this evening are guests of Ottoville High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort that each of them have put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all those attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, and of course your team and their opponent. And as important as today as ever, please remember to respect the game. The officials assigned to tonight's contest are Gary Brubaker, Wayne Ulstetter, and Mike Lampton. Now for the starting lineups. First for the Lady Pirates. At guard, a 5'3" junior, number 3, Jensen Army. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 11, Bryn Tegenkamp. At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 13, Caitlin Etter. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 24, Madeline Potts. And at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 25, Maddie Burke. Continental is coached by K.C. Knowles. And now, your own Lady Green. Starting at forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 20, Elise Kramer. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 21, Nicole Knippen. At center, a 5'9" senior, number 22, Grace Gamble. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Tori Thomas. And at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 4, Alexa Huntingford. Ottoville is coached by Mrs. Michelle Leach, assisted by Vaughn Horseman, Shelley Eichelt, and John Turbin.
Ottoville Lady Green 7-4, and the Continental Lady Pirates 3-8. Ottoville's 2-1 in the Putnam County League, and Continental is 0-2. Mark, your thoughts as we get underway here from Ottoville.
Well, Ottoville wants to get off to a fast start, create turnovers, and get good-looking shots. Try and beat Continental back so they don't get into that 2-3 zone to make us shoot the longer shots. I think at least initially.
Well, in Continental with a 6'1" center, that definitely should give Ottoville some issues there from a height advantage there for Continental.
Yes, you got that right. Big Green, of course, in their man-to-man, and going to play some good D here.
And right away they go down low to the 6'1" center Burke, and her shot was no good. And here come the Big Green.
There's that zone.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much penetration Ottoville gets or what they're going to be willing to do with the 6'1" post player for Continental. And I guess that's one way to handle it right there, just hit some threes.
Shooting over it. That's the fun way. The easy way is to create turnovers and get the layups. But speaking of turnovers.
Yeah, nice start for the Lady Green. Nice job on the offense. And Nikki Knippen with the wide open three, and she knocked it down. So 3-0 Big Green here in the early going.
The press seems to really fit Ottoville's game because they're so quick, the first step or two, and we got some athletic girls out there.
Elise Kramer going to give it a try. A little strong on that three, but offensive rebound by Faith Gamble. And now we're going to have a held ball.
It's going to go to the Big Green.
I'm sorry, 22 is, Grace Gamble. I had to make sure I had my finger in the right spot there on the roster, Mark.
I hear you, man.
Tori Thomas tried to hit Grace Gamble and just too much on the pass, and the Big Green knock it out of bounds, so Continental will keep the basketball. Ottoville with this league game sandwiched in between the road game at Lima Bath on Tuesday night, and they come back here on Saturday with Minster, so busy week for the Lady Green.
A lot going on. Get the games in when you can, right?
Yeah, that's right. And knock on wood, you still see a few games canceled here and there, but for the most part, most of these games have been taking place.
I think the schools, not during school, during practice, during games, they know how to take care of this as best they can to do their best to try and prevent things.
Foul on Tori Thomas, her first, Ottoville's first. Yeah, my goodness, Mark, when you got these young kids, they want to go out and have some fun and do all the things that teenagers like to do, and then you throw this COVID in there, and boy, it really wreaks havoc not on their social life, but when you start talking about what normally goes on in basketball, it makes it tough as well.
Yeah, yep, lots of contact.
Eder with the shot, did not go, and now a double dribble on Tori Thomas.
She lost the handle a little bit there, and turnover Ottoville.
Yeah, Mark, you can just see in the early going here from an athletic standpoint, Ottoville definitely has the athletic advantage, and I think the biggest issue for Ottoville is going to be tonight as long as they don't have a lot of unforced errors and cause their own issues, they should be in pretty good shape here.
Keep moving the feet on the defense, and the turnovers will come, and the game will take care of itself. Don't get complacent. Stand up out of your stance and start reaching.
Taking Camp with the basketball. Nice cut there on the backside by Jensen Army. She gets the basket, her first two.
It was a nice little kind of a backdoor cut. Split the double team.
Knippen going to try another three. That one rimmed out. Offensive board to Kramer. And almost a steal by Bryn Tegenkamp.
Good hustle defense.
So maybe on that cut down here, Mark, not necessarily the back door. Is there such thing as a side door cut?
I think that was that's a good way to do it. I said split the double team. I don't think there was a double team. She just split a couple girls.
Gamble had the shot blocked. Here come the Pirates in a hurry. All the way to the basket is Eder, too strong on the shot. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Going to be on Ottoville's Lexi Honeyford. Her first, team second.
Second team foul.
Elaine Lease checks in for the Big Green. Eder down to Burke. Oh, had it knocked away. Ottoville did a nice job defensively, collapsing on the big girl. Lease to Thomas, over to Honeyford. Nice ball movement for the Big Green. Kramer for three, up and in.
Great.
Beautiful ball movement by the Lady Green.
Great reversal that time. All five players touched it. Elise was ready to go, and she got it, and she knocked it down. And she gets a steal.
Yes, Burke did the post person mistake, put the ball on the floor, and Kramer stole it. Honeyford to the glass, off the window. Yep, it's good.
Talk about a nice move and cut. Hometown Design is your one-stop shop for banners, tees, and a whole lot more. Stop in at 115 East 4th Street to see what kind of products they can design for you, or call 419-453-2040. Hometown Design is open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. till noon, and 2 to 6. They're also open Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. to noon. J&M Excavating is proud to be a sponsor of the local sports community. They have been servicing the area for over 20 years now, specializing in site work, water lines, sewer lines, concrete, trucking, and emergency repairs. Give us a call at 419-453-2143 for all your residential, commercial, and municipal excavation needs. Mike and the crew at J&M Excavating would like to wish all the athletes the best of luck this season.
8-2, Ottoville on top with 4:56 left in our first quarter. And Mark, I guess you could say Ottoville off to a pretty decent start tonight.
Not bad. Created some nice turnovers and going down and getting some really quality shots, either an open three or a layup.
Boy, that last possession there for the Lady Green when Elise Kramer hit that three-pointer, I think it was the last possession, when they swung that ball around and good ball movement, boy, that'd be a good one to put on the old coaching clinic tape, wouldn't it?
I think I saw that in one of John Wooden's videos from back in the day.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the Big Green come out with some press now, a little full court pressure. And see if they can't get the Pirates to turn the ball over a little bit. And almost paid dividends right away. Eder controls the basketball over to Potts.
There's Army. Nice pass.
Down low to Eder, up and in.
Good looking pass, Jensen Army inside to Caitlin Eder.
First two for Eder. Big Green 8, Pirates 4. Continental staying with the 2-3 zone. Ottoville trying to run Nikki Knippen free on the baseline there. And we got a whistle and a foul on the Pirates. Number 11, Bryn Tegenkamp, her first. And that's the team first foul on Continental. Lay out front to Honeyford.
3-2 zone on the out of bounds plays as well for the Pirates. Nice cut to the open spot.
Knippen up and in.
Like the bounce pass from Kramer. Knippen, nice blindside cut. Knocked down the 12-footer.
Good fundamental offensive possession for the Big Green. 10-4 Ottoville. Nice defense by the Big Green. Lexi Honeyford was able to get around the person she was guarding, knock the ball loose. Here come the Big Green, and now a foul on the Pirates. That was on 24, Madeline Potts, her first.
Skylar Turnwald, number 15, checks in for the Big Green.
You know, Mark, one thing I noticed Continental playing this 2-3 zone, they're playing it awful wide, which, especially up top, which would really, I think, bode well for the Big Green to be able to get some good penetration on that zone.
Yep. Penetrate and look for the extra defensive help and kick it out, or do like Nikki Knippen just did, cut to the open spot and knock down the jumper.
Almost a steal for the Pirates. Skylar Turnwald, fresh off the bench, launches a three. No good. Rebound to Potts for Continental. And Burke, the 6'1 center.
Ooh.
Yep, was just too good for too short a time there. She looked pretty good, and then she went behind the back, and all heck broke loose.
Got a little crazy.
Turnwald going to do it again, give her three.
Good job hustling down, getting to her spot. And she almost hit the first one, but she definitely got that one.
And not being shy coming off the bench.
Got ball. It's going to stay with the Pirates.
13-4, Big Green with 3:10 left in our first quarter. Nice little scoring punch off the bench for the Big Green with Skylar Turnwald hitting a three-pointer. Ottoville with 3 3-pointers so far, one for Turnwald, one for Kramer, and one for Knippen.
Lee scored the ball tightly.
Continental needs to be patient here. They need a basket. They're trailed by 9. Nice cross court to Potts. She puts up the 3.
Good open look.
Tracked down there by number 44. And number 44 is not on the roster.
Good hustle rebound.
By number 44.
That's right.
So we'll have to see if we cannot come up with a name. Knippen pushing it to the wood in a hurry. Here come the Big Green. Stops and pops. No good on the jumper. And going to have a foul and a rebound. Looks like it's going to be on the lane Elise.
Jensen Army stepped up and got a hand in Nikki Knippen's face that time and prevented another knockdown jumper.
And Kramer in for Honeyford. Ottoville a 1-2-2 press. Looking to trap out of this a little bit.
Turnover number 4.
I thought there for a minute Torrey might have hit that basketball, but did not happen, so turnover on Continental. So Burke will get a breather for Continental. Ottoville using that, what I guess they call that dead space against that 2-3 zone down on the baseline. Trying to get, that's an interesting concept because that person always seems to be open, and boy, they can pass really well from that spot.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just getting the right person down there, but you're right. There's been some good passes over the last couple games from down there along the line.
So Nikki Knippen's going to go to the line. And first free throw is good.
Nice strong move by Nikki that time. Took a pretty strong foul and almost got it to go.
And the unnamed number 44 got the foul, and we were busy talking up here, and I did not hear our PA man, Darren Schimler, did not hear the name. And by the way, Darren Schimler does a great job announcing the starting lineups.
He does. Nice block.
Potts picked up the loose ball and put it in for the Pirates. Knippen weaving through traffic over to Kramer.
Ooh.
Nice ball fake. Good defense, though. Good recovery defense that time by the Pirates.
I think it might be one of those striped warm-up bottoms on the floor over there, Chris, you faked her out of.
Yes, I would say so. Kramer for 3.
That's her second one. Another good possession for the Big Green.
6 now for Kramer. They lead by 11. The Big Green does. And nice defense by Knippen. Turnover on the Pirates. At least thought about it. Now over to Knippen. Rebound down to Continental.
Skip pass. Nice job. Open shot there. Just didn't fall.
Caitlin Eder with the basketball for Continental. Being guarded by Skylar Turnwald. Oh, back door to Army. And out to Potts. Over to Eder. And nice defense there by Knippen. Knocked the ball away, and here comes Lease.
Turnwald in the corner.
Under a minute now here in our first quarter. Big Green going to take their time, maybe try and milk it down to the last shot here.
Good move with the 17-6 lead.
And a foul on the Pirates. Foul on Continental. Hey, number 44, we have found a name. She somehow went from number 41 on the roster to number 44. And Mark, the last name is Troyer. What are we saying for the first name there? Tigra?
I'm going to go with Tigra.
Yeah. All right, we'll give that a try. If we've said it wrong, somebody get a hold of us, will you?
She's a big Keith Van Horn fan. She changed her number to 44.
There you go. Rick Mahorn.
Or Dave Kemper.
Yeah. That'll do it for one quarter. Ottoville 17, Continental 6. Lock 16 has been serving Northwest Ohio with the finest food and service for 40 years. As you are making plans for your awards banquet, company picnic, wedding, or other upcoming event, please take the time to consider Lock 16 Catering to help make it a memorable event that will delight your guests. Lock 16 also offers home-delivered meals that are made fresh daily and are delivered right to your front door. Please visit our Lock 16 Steakhouse located at 706 North Cable Road in Lima for the finest steak, seafood, and award-winning ribs and many other mouth-watering selections. For more information, you may contact one of our friendly staff members with Lock 16 at 419-453-0800 3327, or visit our website at www.lock16catering.com. Good luck to all the Ottoville basketball teams. Well, Mark, 11-point lead for the Lady Green going into the second quarter here. And Ottoville shooting the ball pretty well from three-point land.
4 of 8, Chris, 50% down.
I think any coach would take that, 50% from three-point range, right?
You got that right. You got that right for sure. Continental has yet to attempt a three-pointer. Big Green back on the attack. Looks like they're going to send somebody full-time with Knippen. And Ottoville's going to get strong with the first pass and throw it out of bounds. Turnover Ottoville.
So Continental will have their first crack at it here in the second quarter.
Three-point attempt. Just off the mark. Rebound Honeyford. She's looking ahead. Thomas has got the handle, tosses it back. Kramer, nice working thing around.
Oh, nice board. Kramer up and in after some good ball movement by the Big Green.
Great possession again by the Big Green. Good ball movement, and some people didn't give up on it after the shot went up.
8 for Kramer. Big Green by 13. Kramer with 8 points and 6 for Knippen to lead the Big Green. .708 left in our second quarter. Nikki Knippen, the reigning Putnam County League Player of the Year. And I would think if things go as planned, Mark, she's probably going to be running for that award again this year.
She'll definitely be in the discussion, no doubt about it. Having a nice year.
Foul on Continental. Jensen Army. I'll tell you what, Mark, maybe so far I might give Continental the award for the all-name team. What do you think?
I like that. Yeah, you're right. It's good stuff.
You know, that's always the broadcaster's fear, man. You get one of them names as Knippen hits the three-pointer. You know, broadcaster nightmare when you look at the rosters and there's some names you don't know how to pronounce, and you always want to do your best to say things correctly.
At least we have a name for everybody now, right?
That's very true. Turnaround jump shot, no good for Tegenkamp. Here comes the Big Green. Honeyford all the way to the basket, up and in. Nice take by Lexi Honeyford.
It's tough when you're running back to turn your back on the ball like that. And they did it running back to their spot, and they did it all the way until Lexi took a layup.
Right, yeah, that transition defense, you take that for granted, but boy, that's something you remember back in the day you'd work a lot on in practice.
Yep.
Steal by Honeyford. What an athletic move there. My goodness, good steal. Knippen for another three. Up and in, put it in the books. Timeout, Continental.
Miller Contracting Group in Ottoville is very proud of our basketball teams and all of our activities representing our great school. We would like to acknowledge the following for all their hard work and dedication to the high school basketball programs. Girls varsity coach Michelle Leach, junior varsity coach Vaughn Horseman, and assistant coaches Shelley Bellman and John Turbin. Boys varsity coach Keith Utendorf and assistant coach Connor Lautzenheiser, varsity assistant Patrick Miller. Cheerleading coach Shonda Martz, pep band directed by Ashley Koenig, and assistant pep band directors Kim Burt and Sherry Edelbrock. Athletic director, we just had a visit from him, Mark Odenweller. Superintendent Scott Mangus and high school principal John Turbin, and all the supportive students and parents. Miller Contracting Group, 17359 State Route 66 in Ottoville, is an enthusiastic supporter of Ottoville girls and boys Big Green basketball. Good luck to our mighty Green.
So the Big Green have ballooned their lead up to 21, 27-6 with 5:52 left in our second quarter. And things definitely going in the Big Green's direction right now, Mark.
10-0 run to start the second period. That's not bad.
You know, Mark, there's one thing nice about doing these games live because we can actually talk about stuff that actually happened at, you know, the same day, and, you know, everybody can relate to what we're talking about because it actually happened today.
Yeah.
And in Major League Baseball, big trade, and I think everybody knew this was probably going to happen from the Tribe's perspective, but getting rid of Francisco Lindor and Cookie, Carlos Carrasco, traded him to the Mets, or those two to the Mets, for 4 prospects.
You kind of had a feeling the Mets were going to be in on some big names, and today proved that point, no doubt about it.
Well, yeah, they have a new billionaire owner. Is it Stephen Cohen, I think his name is, something like that.
Right.
And, yeah, and you know what? They're competing against the Yankees, so you watch now. The Yankees are going to have some big move next.
I'm sure.
They're just like any other business, man. They're fighting for some more customers.
Next thing you might hear is Chris Schindler signed a 4-year deal for $100 million.
Is that what bat boys are getting nowadays? I don't know. The way this OTEC gig's gone, they've expanded our workload to, 20 games this year. Who knows? Maybe the Yankees need an announcer for the baseball games.
You're right. I'm sure yours has too, but my phone at home's been ringing off the hook. I'm probably got to start answering it pretty quick.
You think it's a big deal? Somebody wants you to come work? I mean, they just hired John Shambi to take over for the Cubs, so, maybe that was the phone call you missed.
It could be.
All right, that last foul was on Jensen Army, and Knippen will have her second free throw here. And that one goes in.
Big Green 2 of 4 from the line so far tonight.
Knippen with 13 points to lead the Big Green here in the first half, 28-6. Foul on the Big Green. Going to be on Peyton Wanamaker. Her first.
It's tough to get trapped back in that corner, Chris, and dribble your way out, but Continental just pulled it off and drew the foul.
So Potts inbound. Out to Etter. Army with it. Knocked away by the Big Green. Continental will keep the basketball. Nice defense there for the Lady Green.
Yep, good weak side defense by Turnwald.
Mark, only 2 more home games for the girls that are left to be done here on OTEC.
Wow.
So it's amazing how fast the season's flying along. And you know what? I just hope for these kids' sake. We were talking earlier about all the adjustments they've had to make, and another rebound shot up for the Pirates. That was good by number 24, Potts. She has 4 in the game. And timeout for the Big Green. I'll finish my story here in a second if I can remember what it was. Miller Precision, located in Industrial Park in Ottoville, is a proud supporter of all the Ottoville teams. They offer a full service of precision machining services and has been in business for over 30 years. MPI would like to wish the Ottoville Big Green the best of luck in today's contest. (28-8). Big Green by 20 with 4:20 left in our second quarter. So far so good for the Lady Green, Mark.
Looking good. The press is generating the turnovers like we had hoped, and Ottoville's getting excellent ball movement offensively and getting very, very good shots.
So Knippen will inbound. What I was going to say, Mark, was this is Pirates steal it. Etter was knocked out of bounds. All the adjustments that all the teams have had to make this year, high school basketball and all sports, but in high school basketball especially, I sure as heck hope they can have the tournament this year. As hard as all these kids work and all the adjustments being made with school and the schedule, and I just hope they can have the tournament.
Yeah, last year some area teams kind of had some really good squads, and they didn't get to finish the season, and that was definitely painful for them to experience. And some of those guys and girls have moved on to college. In college football this year, they're allowing them a free year.
Yeah, you just wonder how many of them are going to take advantage of that. I know one Ohio State player already has, and it'll be interesting to see, how many more will do the same. Oh, nice shot blocked by Knippen.
Nice block that time.
So Continental came up empty at the free throw line. Now the Big Green have the basketball. They lead by 20. And now a steal. Stolen back by Knippen. Nice shot up and in by Elena Lease.
Good job getting ready to go. Created by the turnover.
I have Ottoville with 7 3-pointers here in the first half. Camp almost had her own rebound on their own missed shot. Foul on Grace Gamble.
Getting close to a bonus. Next foul either way will be team bonus for the other squad.
Tori Thomas checks in for Nikki Knippen. And Madeline Potts will inbound. Oh, tried to bring it out front, but stolen by Thomas. Tori. Ooh, almost walked. Honeyford from 3. And gonna have a foul on Tori Thomas.
Big Green were 4 of 8 we mentioned in the first period from 3-point, Chris. They're now 3 of 6 in the second period, so pretty good shooting.
Very good. And as you mentioned, Mark, next foul will be the bonus, and so Continental will be at the line for a 1-on-1. 17 foul on the Big Green. Second foul on Tori Thomas. Kaylin Eder wearing number 13. She's a 5'9" senior. Continental struggling from the free throw line. Oh, knocked away. And then taken back by Camp. Potts. No good. Good box out by Lexi Honeyford. Here she comes with the left hand, the right hand. Down to 2:50 left in our second quarter. Elena Lease. Continental
That's
stay
the
in
spot
zone.
right there.
Yep. And I noticed Continental's bringing the post player up a little more to the free throw line area on that zone. Try to cover up some of that space we talked about earlier. Lease gonna put it up again.
Got
up
it.
And in, Elena Lease. Nice job shooting the basketball by Elena Lease. 34-8. Boy, Mark, it's just been a struggle here for Continental on the offensive end, and you got to give the Big Green a lot of credit for their defense.
That's 3 near-held balls all back to back to back. You don't see that too often
well,
at any level.
Maybe in girls basketball. There's probably a chance of that happening a little more, unfortunately.
Girls are getting on the ground after, I will say that.
Yep, good hustle. That's for sure. 26-point lead for the Big Green as the clock winds down here in the second quarter. Steal by the Big Green. Honeyford. And a foul on Continental on number 3. That will be on Jensen Army.
That's her third.
Well, something tells me that head coach Casey Knowles will probably let her in the game, but just as I say that, the horn rings, and sure enough, she's coming out.
Hate to get 4 in the first half. There's only a minute 40 to go, minute 40 and change.
I don't know, Mark. I guess if it was me, and maybe that's why I'm not a coach, but I'm down by 26. I think I'm just going to let her out there, especially if she's one of my starters.
Not a bad idea.
As Honeyford hit the first free throw. 5 now for Lexi Honeyford. Lexi's had some nice offensive games this year. 6 now for the senior Lexi Honeyford. 36-8. Continental looking to break double digits here in the first half. This, unfortunately for them, might be another one of those games where they only get 19 or 20 points.
Yeah, the JV at halftime had 10 points for Continental, and at the end of the game, they still had 10 points. So there's been some frustration, I'm sure, this year for them offensively.
Well, hey, that means that the Ottoville JV team shut them out for 2 quarters. Now,
That's
back
right.
in the day, if you played for Coach Bob Capel, you got a pop.
That's a pop. School the next day.
Somebody owes 2 pops to the JV girls.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But I don't know. Nowadays, Mark, I don't know if a pop would do it, would it? It'd have to be something, back in the day, that pop would have been fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Knipping up and in.
Especially during school.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what would it have to be now? Everybody gets a new cell phone or, I mean, come on, a new some kind of game?
Earpods.
Yeah, something. I just don't see a bottle of pop doing it anymore.
You're not going to see a bottle of pop, period, are you?
Well, that's true, too. Like, what has this world come to? My goodness. Are you kidding me? Well, folks, bear with us. All I can say is we've got a 30-point lead here for Ottoville, so who knows what kind of stories might come out of the archives tonight.
We've got just over 2 quarters to go yet, too. So I've sharpened my pencil, keeping stats twice, mainly for the turnover aisle.
Well, I just hope we don't have to start telling about any stories when we were in high school and we got in trouble or anything. Then we really got a problem.
I hope you're right.
Basket for Caitlin Etter. She now has 4. 38-10, Big Green. 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
Oh, a nice pass.
Yes. Raymer up and in. Nice pass by Knippen.
Good hands and good catch on the other side.
10
by
for
Kramer.
Elise Kramer. She's had some nice games as well this year. Nice young player for the Big Green. Troyer could not get it to go. And after one half of action here from LW Heckman Gymnasium, it's Ottoville 40, Continental 10. Everyone at Millie's would like to wish the Ottoville Big Green and Ottoville Lady Green the best of luck during their season. Stop in during the week and try one of our nightly wing specials. We also have freshly made salads, wraps, or try one of our hand-tossed pizzas. Stop in after the game for food, fun, and drinks. Win or lose on the court, everyone has a good time at Millie's. Your number one Big Green fans, auto owners, and Nedeck and Hilvers Insurance Agency is a winning combination. Kim and the staff at Nedeck and Hilvers Insurance Agency would like to wish the Big Green teams good luck this season. Your hometown agency since 1955 offers auto, home, life, business, and Medicare plans to suit all your insurance needs. Nedeck and Hilvers Insurance Agency is conveniently located at 161 Northwest Canal Street in Ottoville. Call the office at 419-453-3448 today. The Old Weller Milling Company carries a complete line of lawn care products, garden seeds, and Kent feed. Stop in for grass seed and lawn weed killer. Consider calling the Odenwellers when you plan on marketing your grain. Get a price from us for spring planting, including fertilizer, seed beans, and seed corn. OTEC Communication Company offers several TV viewing options. With a digital set-top box, you can view and record many of your favorite channels in high definition. OTEC Stream TV offers in-home streaming of all your channels to your own devices such as Fire Stick, tablets, and mobile phones. Watch TV Everywhere allows out-of-home streaming of over 70 of your favorite channels from anywhere that high-speed internet is available. For more information or to see a live demonstration, simply give us a call at 419-453-3324 or stop by our office at 245 West 3rd Street in Ottoville. That's OTEC Communication Company, owned by those we serve. The Ottoville Bank Company is proud to be part of the Ottoville High School 2020-2021 basketball season. The Ottoville Bank Company has been locally owned and operated since 1904. Mobile banking and mobile deposit available. All of your accounts are now at your fingertips, along with your free credit score. That's the Ottoville Bank Company with over 100 years of service. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Ottoville Hardware and Furniture Company is a third-generation family-owned hardware, furniture, appliances, floor covering, and mattress gallery. We carry everything you need for your home or business. Our friendly sales staff is here to serve you before the sale and after. Please browse our website at www.ottovillehardware.com to see what we all have to offer. Doing business in Ottoville since 1934. Now's the time for those indoor fix-up projects. Call 419-453-3335 or stop at the Ottoville Lumber Company at 194 Northwest Canal Street in Ottoville and let us help with your plans. Check out our Anderson window displays. Choose from French wood-hinged units, casements, or tilt-wash units. Finish off the project by installing a new ceiling, suspended or ceiling tile by Armstrong. Winterize your home with our steel entrance doors and Larson solid core storm doors, a winning combination of beauty and energy savings. Interior molding and door units are also available in a variety of options. Call or stop by the Ottoville Lumber Company Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7:30 a.m. to noon, and let us serve your needs. 40 for the Big Green, 10 for the Pirates here at halftime. Mark Honeyford is going to take a look at a few stats.
Well, there's a lot of writing on this page, Chris. There's not much saying anything except for a couple areas. Turnovers. There's 11 turnovers for Continental and 7 for the Big Green. The Big Green shot some free throws. They are 4 of 6, 67%. Continental shot 3, missed 3 front end of one-on-ones. They didn't make any of them, so they're 0%. The big key stat, which kind of led to the 30-point advantage for the Big Green, they were 8 of 17 from three-ball land, which is 47%. That's good shooting from anywhere.
Sign up for that every night.
You got it.
Individual scoring, first for Continental, 2 for Jensen Army, 4 for Caitlin Eder, 4 for Madeline Potts, for a total of 10. For the Ottoville Lady Big Green, Lexi Honeyford with 6, 3 for Skylar Turnwald, 10 for Elise Kramer, 13 for Nicole Knippen, and Elena Lease with 2 3-pointers off the bench for a total of 6 for her. So Ottoville 40, Continental 10 here at halftime from LW Heckman Gymnasium. And Mark, if you're coach KC Knowles, boy, you trail by 30 here at half, and I guess you just got to tell your kids, let's try to win the second half let's go out and play hard. Let's start things over and see how they go.
Yeah, I hope it's not an omen for them because the Continental JVs had 10 points at halftime and they finished the game with 10. So you're going to see a lot of action, maybe some starters playing shortly here in the third period, but I think there's going to be a lot of players hitting the floor in this second half, and like you said, maybe try and win a quarter, have a couple good possessions, and build on something heading into your next game.
Well, yeah, and these are important minutes. Probably, like you said, you're going to see some girls out there for both teams that probably don't play the majority of varsity minutes, and it's a good coaching time, and it's a good way to develop as a player to get some quality minutes out there during the varsity ball game.
Yep, that's a good point, and they've got some decent numbers. I mean, it's not great. They had a pretty good, I think, a 7 or 8 person team down there playing some JV early on. So it's a matter of just maybe getting a little bit more working on fundamentals and working on shooting. You can do that by yourself.
Well, and most good coaches will probably tell you this type situation is where they probably want to do their most coaching, and they have to do their most coaching to keep developing the program and to keep developing the players.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Coaching's tough enough. When you have a good team, it's tough to try and keep everybody happy when you got good players, and when you have a team that's maybe up and coming, like maybe the Lady Pirates are, what do you do? I mean, it's hard to give any advice to Casey Knowles. It would be hard to give any advice to Beyonce Knowles right now if she was coaching this team. So.
Very true. Well said. Well, they let you play 4 quarters, so we're going to come out for 2 more here as we get ready to start the third quarter. And Ottoville with a 40-point output in the first half, that's some strong numbers, and we'll see where this game ends up. But the Big Green are bringing their starting 5 back out, which was probably expected.
Yeah, I think that's maybe take the press off, play hard because you're not going to be out there very long.
Yeah, and with Minster coming in here on Saturday, I would think Coach Leach has to be thinking about that a little bit, especially having played, Tuesday and now tonight and then on Saturday again. So I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see some of these starters coming out probably midway third quarter would be my guess.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Kind of crazy to think, Chris, there's only 2 more games left for the Ottoville girls, 2 home games, I should say.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Saturday is one of them against Minster. So
yeah,
I know they were front-loaded with a lot of home games, and the boys are going to be back-loaded. So
yes. Yeah, well, the first 5 games were home for Ottoville, and so they're going to have to take the show on the road here second half of the year. Yeah, Ottoville has 1 home game in their last 8 games, the girls do.
Get ready for that tournament travel.
That's right. That's right.
Right idea.
Well, it's you lead by 30 points, and by golly, you want your girls to go out there and play as hard as they can and well as they can, but by golly, you got to be careful so nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
I think Ottoville, the boys team, had a little bit of issue there with Ryan Seaver this year getting hurt, with a pretty big lead, and you just hate to see that happen anytime, especially when you're up by a bunch.
Sometimes it's nice to get some court time and work on some stuff and game speed, and
that's
other
right.
times, a catastrophe like with Mr. Seaver can happen. That's very unfortunate.
Right. Well, it's good the boys team has Ryan Seaver back, and he's starting to work his way back into quality minutes and get his stamina back. So that's good to see as the boys team hits the second half of the season.
I'd say nobody happier than him. He's been working, working his butt off.
Is that young man going to have some stories to tell when he gets older?
I believe he is.
I mean, the poor kid blew his knee twice and then, lost games because of COVID. And I understand he's a pretty good baseball player. Hasn't even had a chance to play a baseball game yet.
Right.
Holy smokes. So the score remains 40-10 Big Green. Eder goes down the lane, puts up the right-handed running jumper. And she tried to get her own rebound, but she was tied up by Grace Gamble.
Teardrop that time. Almost fell for her.
So the Big Green looking for their first points here the second half. Yeah, and you got to be careful here too, so things don't get a little sloppy from the Big Green's perspective. Just need to be patient and take care of the ball. There's no need to force anything, and just keep that clock running.
Patient, I think, is what we're seeing so far in the third period.
Nice baseline move by Thomas. She couldn't finish the shot, but offensive rebound for Honeyford. Big Green will reset things. Ottoville doing a good job of sharing the basketball, but that time there was a steal by the Pirates as Jensen Army comes across the timeline. She goes into the lane and wouldn't go. Rebound Thomas. Here comes Tori in a hurry. Up to Kramer. Kramer sets her feet, puts up the shot. Would not go. Offensive board to Knippen.
Good job by Elise squaring up that time. Good looking shot, just didn't fall.
Nikki airmailed that one up against the bricks. Blocks, bricks, whatever you want to call them. Turnover, Big Green.
I think she was surprised to see how open Elise was that time.
Right.
Happens to Baker Mayfield all the time early in the game. He throws the ball high when he's all jacked up.
All jacked up, overthrows the receiver. Well, good luck to the Browns. I mean, I'm a Bengals fan. I guess I have to, don't shout that too loudly, but Browns in the playoffs for the first time since, what, 2002?
That sounds right. I did the math, and I was in my mid-30s, and so are you, Chris, when they last went there. So
yeah,
it's been a while.
Yes, it has. And unfortunately for them, the COVID things hit them, and boy, they're going to have to deal with that too. Nice break by the Pirates. Give the basket to Madeline Potts. She now has 6.
A couple big games coming up this weekend, Chris. The Browns on Sunday night and the Buckeyes on Monday night. Yeah,
and everything I'm reading and hearing, that game's going to go on as planned, at least at this point. But rumors are that the Buckeyes are fighting some COVID situations again.
Yeah, heard some people talking about a lot of people on the D line, but everyone's talking right now. So,
well, Ryan Day's comment today was, "We'll have plenty of players." So, you know, when you have a roster with walk-ons and so forth, you know, could be 90-some kids.
Could be an opportunity. Somebody waiting all year to play, make a big play.
Yeah.
I saw Alabama for the first time last weekend in their game against Notre Dame, and they are very good.
A lot of weapons. The thing I keep looking at is they've given up over 40 points twice this year, once to Ole Miss and once to Florida in the SEC championship game.
Okay.
So I think they can be had. But I would say they're probably better than Clemson, but
yeah,
maybe not by a whole bunch. Clemson's pretty darn good.
Yeah, especially that guy that handles the ball every snap.
That's right. Was that Mrs. Lawrence or, Mr. Lawrence?
Mr. Lawrence, yeah.
Got it. 42-12. Now, Mark, this is the part of the ball game when the Big Green has a big lead like this. I get to talking too much, and I forget to write down who scored and who the foul was on. So, folks, bear with me.
Turnover Ottoville. That's their third this quarter.
You know, they always say when you're broadcasting games, when it's a TV game, that, you know, you got to talk more about what's going on the floor, and because people can see what's going on. Timeout, Ottoville.
Ottoville Mutual Telephone Company offers many enhanced services such as caller ID, call waiting, and voicemail, allowing you to manage your calls and retrieve messages from anywhere, even from your computer or smart device. Ottoville Mutual Telephone Company offers high-speed access to the internet through fiber optics. Your computer can now access a world of information on the internet. Stop in at the Ottoville Mutual Telephone Company for more information. Hours 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Precision Ag Drainage is a local all-service drainage and excavating company that is owned by Scott Dietering. They are equipped to handle all of your drainage needs, including field tile design, tile and water weight installation, ditch cleaning, and any general excavating or trucking projects. If you have a need, please call Scott at 419-615-7305. Precision Ag Drainage is a proud sponsor of the Big Green basketball teams.
So, Continental with the basketball. I think that was Ottoville called that timeout, wasn't it, Mark?
I believe it was, yes.
42-12. Both teams only scoring 2 points so far here in the third quarter.
Conversely, that's our fourth held ball.
Yeah, I would have to say from both teams' standpoint, just watching the energy level out there right now, I think it's kind of tailed off a little bit.
A little bit, I think so.
Steal by Lease. Tori Thomas. Lexi Honeyford. Now Nikki Knippen is going to put up 3.
A little short.
Nice hustle by Thomas, but Continental came away with it. Burke.
Nice strong move.
Yes, it was. The 6'1 center. Her first 2 of the ball game.
Good body control once she got off her feet there, too.
Lee's going to try another 3. Knippen with the offensive rebound. Overshot it that time. Jensen Army with the basketball. I was saying earlier, Mark, about, when you do these games on TV, the people you're talking to can see the game. So
right.
Sometimes you can talk too much about the action, and what people want to hear is, maybe some strategy and, and maybe some stories and stuff. And, you get to this point in the game, you really got to bring out the story archives, I think.
I think you're right. That possession, by the way, Jensen Army had a really nice backdoor pass.
Tiger A. Troy at the line. So, yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot of strategy right now, but maybe there still is.
Like you said, win the quarter, win the half. Small victories. Got some early movement on the free throw.
I think that's what it was. So Troyer will have another shot. Rebound Lease to Knippen. Zone defense for the Pirates. Pretty much have played that the whole game.
Under 2 minutes now in third quarter.
Mark, do you ever remember a game, back in high school when you played where it had a real big lead and you end up losing it?
Not off the top of my head. Not to say it didn't happen.
But
I remember a game watching from the stands, a tournament game, getting a nice lead and losing it kind of convincingly as well. So it definitely can happen.
Are you referring to the Delphus St. John's and Ottoville game over at Van Wert?
I am.
Yeah, I remember that. I also remember on the winning side back in, I believe it would have been 1981, Ottoville playing Leipzig over at the Elida Fieldhouse and came back and won that game. Joe Horstman put on quite a display. Remember Tom Brown playing for Leipzig?
Yes.
And, boy, that was something else.
Yeah, that was a heck of a game. That was actually back-to-back games, wasn't it? Because didn't Joe Horstman have to hit one from like behind on the baseline, behind the backboard to win the second game against Crestview, was it?
Oh, over at Van Wert?
Van Wert, yeah, in that same tournament run.
Was that the proverbial we had the wrong uniforms year?
Yes, yes.
How about that? I think we were playing in Van Wert uniforms, am I right?
First half, and then we got the regular ones in the second half.
Boy,
actually, it was Van Wert practice uniforms.
Boy, the stories you could tell as Kramer hits a shot. See, now, all the 47 YouTube watchers out there right now are probably some of the older folks are understanding what we're talking about, and some of the younger ones are like, what you mean? So mom and dad have to fill them in a little bit.
I'm sure they, yeah.
I like it.
Pretty memorable stuff right there.
Yeah.
You know, in that first tournament game that year, there was some of us JV guys got called up, and I think it was the first one of those 2 games in Van Wert. I got in for 31 seconds and picked up 3 fouls.
Well, I guess I'm going to say good effort.
I was just bound and determined to get to the line or something, and I did just the opposite.
Was that against Delphus Jefferson?
That sounds right.
Yeah. Well, God bless you. You got in the game. I might have been there sitting on the bench waiting to tape somebody's ankle or give somebody a water bottle, but I was still there, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, back then we only had 1 or 2 water bottles, right?
True, yeah, a little carton with about 6 of them in there, yeah. Walk in the locker room, all you could smell was the hot balm stuff, you know, and those big buckets with the popsicle stick, man. You would put that on sore ankles or whatever. After 3, Ottoville 44, Continental 14.
Dr. Tom Siefker and staff would like to wish the Ottoville Big Green and the Lady Green good luck this season. Let's pull out a victory. Ottoville Subway wishes all the Big Green teams good luck this season. Stop in for all your favorite sandwiches and wraps. Check out our sub platters and cookie platters. Remember us for all your catering needs. That's Subway of Ottoville, and we're located at 190 West 3rd Street. Call for orders to be picked up at your convenience. 419-453-7827. Best of luck to all the Big Green teams. Why buy Simplicity? It's been said time and time again, you get what you pay for. In the case of Simplicity Lawn and Garden Tractors, you get even more. Exclusive features like free floating mower decks for a perfectly manicured cut, full width rollers for a beautifully striped lawn, quick hitch mower deck for easy deck removal, and automatic controlled traction for the best traction system in the industry. So do you want to settle for getting what you pay for or getting more? Visit JL Wanamaker Sales and Service to see the exclusive features of Simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn. Good luck to all of our area teams.
Now, Mark, for clarification, was it atomic balm? Was that what it was?
That sounds right. Put it on sore muscles, backs.
Yeah. The locker room just would reek of that. It just.
I think that is what sold it. When you had that on, you felt like, all right, I'm doing something to alleviate this pain or whatever. And
yeah. Now they give you a cortisone shot.
Yeah. And there's salt pills back in the day. I can't quite figure those out.
Yes, I remember that too.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. So away we go here in the 4th quarter. And I think Mark and I are both hoping the pace is rather quick on this quarter. Kramer for 3. Yes, sir. Write it down.
Elise has had several of those tonight.
3 to be exact.
Good job catching and firing all in one motion.
15 for the sophomore. 47-14. Jensen Army doing a little dribbling clinic out there. Now Caitlin Etter. Try to hit Troyer down low. Turnover on the Pirates.
Definitely a COVID-type crowd over there, Chris.
Yes. Not many folks in the stands.
Pretty spread out.
Honeyford out to Knippen. Mark, are you as surprised as I am to see Ottoville with their starters out there?
I am. I think it's going to be short-lived, but then again, we said that a quarter ago. So
Knippen short on the jumper. Potts cleared it away. Now Burke with the basketball. The center brings it up the court. Etter into the lane and a foul on the Big Green. Edder's going to shoot 2. Foul was on Gamble, her second.
Up and in. It's the first made free throw by Continental tonight.
Edder now has 5. And here comes some subs in for the Big Green. Wanamaker, German, and Turnwald in. Held ball. Mark, do you remember back in the day, if you sprained your ankle in practice, what was the first thing you did?
Ice.
Yeah, big old bucket of ice water.
A bucket, or you punch that bag and put it on it, and then I mean, when did it turn to compression? It's several years later, wasn't it?
I don't know, but I remember getting the old mop bucket out and putting somebody's ankle on that baby.
Boy, that was. I'm not going to be a polar bear taking that plunge anytime soon on New Year's Eve day, because that is not good. But yeah, that was the first thing you did was ice, trying to keep the swelling down, and they tell you to go home after the game and prop it up, and
yeah,
sometimes you would, sometimes you wouldn't, and then you wonder why it was swelled up the next day. And
you just think about that. It's been a while since I've been to a practice nowadays. If somebody sprains an ankle, if that's the first thing they do is throw them in some ice water, or what do they do? I don't know. I would assume the same thing. You don't want the thing to swell up.
I'm thinking it's compression to spread that swelling out, but I'm not positive.
Yeah?
That may be old as well.
Well, let's hope nothing like that happens. We don't need to be finding that out anytime soon.
You got that right.
As Burt gets the basket for Continental. 4 points now for her. Big Green by 30.
Same thing as at halftime. Good chatter on the floor yet.
Yeah. Yeah, these girls are out here working hard. Ottoville with a couple starters in there yet, but Turnwald and German and Peyton Wanamaker in there getting some good quality minutes.
Next boys game, Chris, is that coming up Saturday as well?
Yes, it is, as Honeyford hits a 3.
I think the boys play Saturday evening here against, is it
Pandora? Yes.
Pandora Gilboa, yep.
And then they're away at Miller City, so they got 2 league games back to back.
A good time to start playing or keep playing well. They have been playing really well. A couple nice wins lately.
Right. And then, as we alluded to earlier, the boys' schedule is backloaded with home games, so
it's a nice senior night victory against a really good Minster team.
yes, it was. And you and Adam did a great job broadcasting that game.
I think that was Adam and Matt.
Was it Adam and Matt?
Yeah, I know when you think great job, your first thought is me, but
I hear you. Yeah, it was Adam and Matt. They did a good job. With all these games this year, thank goodness we were able to come to contract terms with Adam Kester as the fourth guy on our broadcast team. So thank goodness that OTEC was able to dig into the well and bring up some more cash and get that deal done.
well, every good organization has a bench, Chris, and we had to alleviate him from the bench, and now I think he's probably the most knowledgeable guy we got going for us. So.
I agree with that. A good addition, and I'm understanding his agent was very difficult to deal with to get that deal done. So I think I might hire the same agent.
Yeah, I'm not sure if his daughter Sydney's taking on any more clients right now. She can negotiate a heck of a deal.
I was going to actually say the agent was Natalie. Now, wouldn't that make a little more sense?
It probably would.
All of us with a wife know who the agent is and the boss is, right?
Right, that's right.
All right, 3:05 left. The Big Green 50 and Continental 17. The clock is ticking away at a pretty fast pace here, and along with some of our stories up here, I think it's just moving right along.
There's no real team foul issues, so there probably won't be a one-on-one, but there could be some shooting free throws, so this will go by pretty quick. Hang with us, folks.
I think, if you're the clock operator in a game like this, there's got to be a secret button somewhere. So instead of going, 44, 43, it's going to go 40, 40, 36, 32.
Or, instead of 2:44 to go in a game, it could be like 1:44
Yes.
when everyone's looking at something else.
Hey, now that would be a good move right there. And a foul. Going to be on Continental. Nope. I'm sorry, on Faith Gamble.
That's 4 team fouls for the Big Green.
Troyer, the offensive rebound, up and in, and a foul.
Strong rebound and strong putting it back in, especially with getting fouled.
Faith Gamble's second foul. The Troyer will try to complete the three-point play. 50-19.
I kind of thought there'd be a few more points in this game, Chris.
Well, I was thinking it was kind of right on target what I was thinking.
2 minutes and some to go.
But you're right. I was thinking there would probably be a few more points, at least by Continental.
Good ball movement. Good
Peyton
rebound.
Wanamaker up and in.
Good rebound, good crab dribble, spin. Nice angle to the backboard.
Mark, explain to the folks what you mean by crab dribble.
Just a quick two-hander in between your legs to get your body squared up to the bucket and get a good angle to bank that one in.
Give it a good hard bounce on the floor and take her up.
No one's going to steal it on the dribble. They may hack you on the way up, but they're not going to steal it on the dribble.
Keep it low and powerful.
That's right.
Double zero. I kind of like that, Mark. You don't see that. When's the last time you saw that in high school basketball,
It's not
double
very
zero?
often. I think I have seen it, but you're
Really?
right. It's not often. I know we had a double zero in baseball when we played, Chris, and we also had a zero that year, and I was the zero.
Yeah. Were you really a zero or were
Yes.
you a zero?
I was a 0 and a 0,
Got it.
but not a double 0.
Oh, I don't know. I remember you used to swing the aluminum pretty good there when your shoulder was in place.
Yeah. It's hard to swing a bat with one arm, so yeah, when the shoulder was right, I was not bad.
Yeah, you were a heck of a hitter. Madeline Potts at the line. That foul was on Faith Gamble, so she's picked up 3 quick fouls. 7 for Potts.
If she makes this, she's going to come out for the rest of the game.
8 for Potts. (52-21).
Marissa Beecher in the game for Continental.
Steal by Becca Turnwald. He was being guarded there heavily by double zero, Agent double zero.
Good looking shot.
Furley missed the shot. Gamble lost control. Steal by the Pirates. Oh my goodness, Mark, we just got things flying around everywhere out there. Bodies, basketballs, about ready for a shoe to fly.
Becca Turnwald on the floor. She had a really nice JV game along with Jessa Burguy as our JVs rolled as well earlier.
Steal by Furley. Up and in for Isabel Furley. Nice left-handed shot.
Like the left hand on the left side, Chris.
Good fundamentals there by the freshman. 54-21. The Big Green in a romp.
Steal by Turnwald.
Becca Turnwald down to 10 seconds.
Wisely pulling it out. Coach's advice.
Gamble tried to go baseline. Knocked out of bounds.
Big Green going to hold it as time expires.
54-21. Big Green with the Putnam County League victory.
Bill of Ray Wanamaker Construction says, let's go Big Green, build up another winning season. Ray Wanamaker Construction of Ottoville specializes in all types of construction, whether it be commercial or residential. We can build you a beautiful new home, or if your home or business is needed remodeling, new vinyl or aluminum siding, roofing or masonry work, call Ray Wanamaker Construction at 419-453-2602. For quality construction, contact Ray Wanamaker Construction, Ottoville, for your complete building needs. And Bill wishes all the area teams a successful season.
We're going to take a look at the individual scoring, and we've got to talk about our OTEC and Hometown Design Player of the Game. So, Mark, I'll let you think about that while I run through some individual scoring here.
Got it.
First for Continental, 2 for Jensen Army, 5 for Caitlin Eder, 8 for Madeline Potts, 4 for Maddie Burke, and Tigray Troyer with 2 for a total of 21. For the victorious Ottoville Lady Big Green, 2 for Tori Thomas, 9 for Lexi Honeyford, 2 for Isabel Furley, 2 for Peyton Wanamaker, 3 for Skylar Turnwald, 15 for Elise Kramer, and 15 for Nikki Knippen, and 6 for Elena Lease for a victorious total of 54. Our JV game went to Ottoville. Final score 42-10. And Elise Kramer is our OTEC and Hometown Design Player of the Game. Congratulations, Elise.
Thank you to the following sponsors for your support for the Ottoville Girls and Boys basketball broadcast for the 2021 basketball season. A&D Tire and Auto Parts and Express Mart, Altenberger Insurance Agency, Canalside Burgers and Brew, Creative Edge Cabinets and Woodworking, Family Chiropractic Center of Ottoville, Fort Jennings State Bank in Ottoville, Geisy Transmission, Hometown Design, J&M Excavating, Lock 16 Catering and Steakhouse, Miller Contracting Group, Miller Precision Industries, Millie's Cafe, Niedecken and Hilvers Insurance Agency, Odenweller Milling Company, OTEC Communication Company, Ottoville Bank Company, Ottoville Hardware Furniture and Appliance, Ottoville Lumber Company, Ottoville Mutual Telephone Company, Precision Ag Drainage, Dr. Thomas Siefker DDS, Subway of Ottoville, JL Wanamaker Sales and Service, Ray Wanamaker Construction. Thank you all so much for your sponsorship for the 2021 basketball season.
For Bryce Schrader, for Kurt Walker, for Mark Honeyford, this is Chris Schimmler saying good night and good basketball.